Phew.
Let's hope your puppet gets
The
fighting.
wind knows. Here comes the fallen leaves. Adorn my
This was
night!
new.
Brings a smile to my face. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Rev the engines! Full throttle!
Let's hope you pull up a good fight.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. Rev the engines. Who's this customer? As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Let's finish this next time.
Let's rise with the sun.
Fight.
Into the wind.
Let's finish this next time.
Time to go. How about this? Take a seat. Let's ride. Try and stop. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
This was new.
Let's ride.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight.
One with nature.
Forget it.
The range knows me.
Finish this next time.
Get out of here! Wind strike. Time to go. Rev the engines! Into the wind! As one with wind and cloud! Try and stop me! Brings a smile to my face. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops. Brings a smile to my face. Clear weather all around brightens the heart. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. What's up? Wanna play? The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
Everybody stand! Decided by destiny.
Wrath from the sky!
Hello. up? How you doing? Favor, please. Please subscribe to my other channel. Link on the description. Just please stay subscribed. You don't need to watch every video there. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for keeping me company for a bit. Just farming here. Hoping to get a Vita constellation. But,
Into the wind.
we'll see. Maybe if I can get one before the damage.
Light it up! Try and stop me! Go in! Written in the stars!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Get out of here!
Not much people here in my stream, so nobody.
One with wind
Well,
and
this guy is really hard to kill.
Fate is upon you!
Like we can use usually.
One with nature.
Delves into destiny.
Let's ride.
If you have any questions, just comment. Anything you want to talk about? Want me to go up, then now it wants me to go down. What do you want?
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Stick around.
Farming materials for
One with
zone.
nature.
Everybody stand!
Rev the engines.
No. No.
Full throttle!
Oh, what happened?
Hey,
The chest just popped up. I'll take that. So, where are you from? What server do you play?
Come on, show me your courage.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Oh, why not?
Let's light
Don't
it
to
up!
hear. You don't have to answer if you don't want. Oh, sorry. Yeah, me might have to delete Starray. I'm running out of storage space. I just deleted Zenless Zone 0. I wonder why I see. I wonder why the PS5. I wonder why there's like so much space being taken by just a few PS5 games. Look at that, 300 primos.
Let's ride.
Not enough for even one. What? I bet not even enough for one Movita constellation.
Wind strike. One with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is trick! Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Rise with the sun!
Full throttle!
One with nature.
Kazwa, slippery smooth, huh?
Light it up!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'm going in! Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Light of the blazing sun!
I couldn't see the damage. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah!
Rise with the sun!
Somehow it's not working right now. Oh, what is that? Why is there a challenge up there? The game's getting weirder and weirder.
Off we go! Alright,
Get over here.
finish this fast. Teamwork is trick!
The wind knows me.
Decided by destiny.
Burn it down!
Where's that yum source? I need a yum source here. There we go. Let's get that peacock. Oops, then what's next? Kick it. Oh, easy money. Yeah, I'm in Natland. You see dinosaurs, that's Natland. Oh, you should play. And I think we're Shisnaya probably next year. Hopefully this year. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there's a captured Yamkasaurus here.
Begin.
Wonder if there's a side quest.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The dirt.
I guess this is it.
Aroo! Aroo! Nope. No side quest. There's another dead Yamkasaurus here. Unconscious. It's not dead. I stand corrected. Hello there.
Try and stop me!
It's annoying how our motorcycle runs out of gas immediately. What's the point?
Rise with the sun!
What's the point of having this feature which runs out of gas immediately? Is there a constellation that increases
Everybody stand
the duration of that?
Shadows of fate. Fate
I'm
is
for
upon
you.
you.
Pyroclastic surge!
Couldn't see the damage. I couldn't mind the damage.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Yes,
Time to go.
in the bag. Primo's in the bag. So what else do? Let's do some sort of side quest. Wow, this is a long road ahead. Wow. So this is my old account that I don't play anymore, but I'm back to playing it. So it's a long road ahead. So much side quests. I don't know. I don't know where to start. Yeah, so let's just try to chip away some of it. So I don't want to do the Furina main quest again. It's god awful long. It's so boring. The trial.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Wind blade. Get that money. Get that money. There's, you see this Yonkosaurus, he's a scammer. Yeah, I think I already fed him again. And I got an achievement, even though he's a scammer. Well, it was worth it. You know, a piece of meat for 5 primos. That's a win-win. And I'm two more gems to go for 2 wishes. Where's the quest?
Rev the engines!
But the quest was underground, but at least I got that 5 primo gem. Loader!
Full throttle!
Oh, there it is.
There's still some residual abyss contamination.
Trinidad.
No surprises here.
I wonder whose dad is
No
that.
doubt that explains the Mountain King's
Why is it
recent
auto
activity. See those
Guys, please
torches over
subscribe
there?
to my other channel, link
Those
on
are
the pinned
sacred
comment,
flame
please,
offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you
Please,
saying
please,
that the
please,
sacred
please.
flame and the turnfire are the same thing?
For ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary...
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the sacred flame.
That's one part of it, yes. But the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First,
What's Chloe?
the flame bearer must collect the kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point. Then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then they must go down into the canyon. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground
again.
once.
Let's go.
As much as I hate to admit
Let's
it,
freaking go.
Kanich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
Go Power Rangers.
Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
Don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is type. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward.
Tell
You
me
can't
when
skip a
you
pillar,
will
then
let
come
your
back to it
heart
after lighting the next
shine.
one. To do so would be to
Whole
disrespect
new
our
world, don't you
ancestors.
dare close your eyes.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back?
Felt
Surely the fires
us
don't just go
gone.
out.
Nice.
Well, if you're not careful, you might get put.
What about today then?
Oh no! Don't. Are you
So I
ready?
like Wuthering Waves better. There's a skip button. But I'm trying to get C6 Mobika free to play.
I'll repeat the key points again.
For what
Gather
it's
the
worth.
kindling, cleanse the filth,
It's like a
and
1-year
light
project
all
for
the
me.
braziers.
It's gonna be grinding all day for 10 hours all day, trying to get Primos all day, just for a week all day. I don't know if that's like a fun way to live. At least like this. I want to read that. I don't want to read tutorials. So what? Maybe I should have read the tutorial. Sure. Thanks so much. Well, I hope you sub to my second channel. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really badly need subs there. You don't need to watch anything there. You stay sub. You have a great day. Good luck. Enjoy playing Genshin. All purifies your flame. Blah 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 blah. Under protection. Blah blah blah. All profiles more spirit. Interact with the basics to change the flame. Do I need to interact as a dinosaur? Not really.
Let's use this kindling to
Ignite
complete
the
our mission.
blazers. What blazers? Where blazers? We're in the
There's a big blue
blazers.
belt over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
I think they need to be a dinosaur. Then where's the last dinosaur? Fardo! Oof. Oof. Fardo! Oh, what happened? Where's my firepower? I need to go back there. That's too far away. And this dinosaur moves slow. Stupid looking dinosaur. Did I get it? Okay. So let's snipe the blazers. Well, this is top tier gaming. We're gonna sniping the blazers. This is a first person shooter game. What? Huh? What's going on? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I already got this, so... What's going on? Stupid mechanics. What's he grappling? Huh? I don't know. Just need those bombs. Whatever, let's just get those over with the... This... Too boring and too annoying. Fardo! Where are the bombs? So got one more bomb left. You gotta make this count, but there are monsters there. Leave me alone! Fardo! So you wanna Pokemon fight?
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Teamwork is true.
Don't get drops. I need... Two more? Approach a blazer while... Wasn't I carrying kindling? Approach blazer while carrying what? I just need to stand beside it. Whatever. Yeah, as long as it gets the job done. Some annoying mechanics
That
here.
should be all the braziers.
Yay, glad that's over.
I
If you see a blue screen, I'm just uploading the video off screen. Brazers, not blazers. Braziers, whatever that's pronounced, I don't care.
Yeah. Although it would probably take time on quite a bit longer.
Paparito. All right. Now there's still a few days left until the ceremony.
What the heck is this?
I should get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich. But that's only because... Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer. And my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we Scions of the Canopy called that our home. After a period of upheaval, if we failed to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again. So to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call.
I'll need you to drop...
Okay, see you later.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Why was Kinich stalking me? Yay! Oh, I thought one more primo for one wish.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit.
Side quest down.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Let's ride!
That's useless motorcycle.
Traveler? Paimon?
Traveler, Paimon.
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Hey there. Nice to see you again.
I'll get straight to the point.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from the Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know.
Oh, guess what? This is voice actor.
Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa! Are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It can get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
But that's ridiculous! He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory!
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme!
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance. To keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King...
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later. Good. See you soon.
Rev the engines!
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned.
It was... pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire-lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the mountain. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable, but I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss. And you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic that this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's...
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's really all you need to know. Just in the meantime, and if you wouldn't mind...
So now we have it.
I'll be sticking a...
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh, you're here.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that...
I can tell. It's written on your face.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival.
Hello, Chief Wyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat. I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. From Yupanqui the Firebringer, to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy. My honored guests, perhaps there is, though I sense that your mind is...
So, Kanich, earlier you were...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some...
It seems my...
Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the Flamebearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid. I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh yeah. What was it again? Oh, right! We need to talk about How. He's completely unhinged.
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into How, he said you two were investigating some Abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
So,
if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
whoa. That sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way. You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
Alright, so what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. And even if it works...
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter. Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
For sure. And who knows, maybe...
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. Good luck to us.
Okay, task...
Rev the engines!
Pony, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana!
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the Abyss.
That's true, but the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick? If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends.
Toba, Kuni, what's wrong?
Pony's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not...
Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore.
Yes,
Toba, as of today... Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. We have the Travelers.
What? Really?
So that's what my... To be fair...
Wait.
Oh, yeah, good question. We can get him to...
No, we can't let that...
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. Yeah. Oh, that just...
Huh? Oh. I should...
That's more like... Guess so. I'd better go buy some... See you, Toba. See you, Travel...
Okay.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before. Come on, let's... Huh? What's going on over there? Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the...
Ooh, there's...
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire. This isn't one of...
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this...
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet... What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise. It's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking...
You must be joking. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of...
Oh!
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here anymore. One of our elders' Saurian companions even lost. The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. They're probably too busy fighting about it amongst themselves. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent. So I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to get away for a little while. Go do some exploring.
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy... I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association.
What's this?
You've never heard of it? Speaking of which...
How?
Oh, yeah, him. Then, do you know how they met? It was...
Really?
Who knows? Strangely enough...
Oh, does that...
You bet it does. But after all the abyss... Or...
If all you need to get...
Wait, you're...
Come on, it's no...
Pyro Archon above. You... Of course it is.
Try and stop me!
There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of him.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Adventure time!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows it.
I'm going in! Let me scry!
Wrath from the sky!
That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? definitely looks like... true. Now that you mention it, does match the story he told us, though. There's a... whatever. That's a wrap! Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed? Oh, Ponche. And I thought my...
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the
Huh?
My nephew Toba.
Oh, so you're... Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a...
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These...
Really?
Allow me to explain.
I spent on the word.
It was an
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old...
See what I mean, Ponche?
Should be a lighthouse. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Hey! You thieving rat! Give me my things back!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a... Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right. Let's see what you've got. What's this? Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't... Please.
Oh, yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away!
You threw it away?
The old bum's back. All that time lying in wait was for nothing.
Hmm.
It's the same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right, let's
Although this holds true. This appeared. You punk. Let me see.
silence.
Do you truly? Well, it.
What? When?
Wow. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle. Thus, and you. Now, let me take a...
We're so sorry.
Does that mean...
You gotta stay positive, Ponche.
The whole reason I work... Well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the key...
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe you're this...
I'm not talking...
Like what?
Like the fact that the key factor... If you don't believe...
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this...
So, it began with...
Hey?
I'm so...
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fence.
Kanich!
I'm more or less finished.
Kanich!
So Mr.
I'll be there, Pont. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah.
Sounds like you...
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet. Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder the Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe...
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new... It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break... You're here.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kenichi, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula. No one!
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah. I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kenichi! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a how in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The rift towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves. You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
One with nature. Let's light it up! Hooked up! Everybody stand! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me. Delved into destiny, written in the stars. Pyroclastic surge!
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kenichi? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Angel?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you...
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity. Let Paimon guess. You've been provoking the Mountain King too.
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some... historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong? Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kanish! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us!
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk, but don't underestimate me. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone! Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear! Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly. You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Vulture? Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame!
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both. See you tomorrow. What happened to getting some rest? The house piqued your interest, huh? It's true that he's a relic from an earlier Saurian age. But since we're bound, I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, that's a key part of the contract. Ahau has to obey my orders and lend me his power for his... And after I die, Ahau gets control of my body. Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract... But that's a whole other story.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear that you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you. Many young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our...
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Haha, well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
Off we go!
Here we are.
Our honored guests have... I have heard much about...
Don't worry about it!
If it means get
a resolution.
No one will... Look around you.
The ceremony was...
That may be so.
Good evening.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna.
Very well.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it. You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus.
Okay, we'll try to remember all that and get it right.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
How are you doing? Is all in order? I'm counting on you. Bypassed fuel, my brothers and...
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. It's not gonna work. You have to do them in order, and there's no going back. Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich, what is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad, this is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time.
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad! What are you doing?
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
Everyone, out! Now!
It seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made. Take me, O Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Wind strike!
I'm going in!
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. You can use those against him. Yeah, that's it!
Let's ride! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky! Clouds high. Convert.
Delves into destiny, decided by
Target acquired.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
past fuel and present flame. Life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh?
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Guess that's the best news we could...
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead. He's fine. Don't worry. After the incident yesterday, it is somewhat akin to us. We've never seen anything like... I think their theory makes...
Wow.
It's practically a
Wow. That's a...
I know what you're thinking. Because you and that fire...
Whoa.
If anyone can...
Ah, so can each that...
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire.
Sorry. I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahau die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kenichi, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
to, do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night. And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire It's a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then, what price did he pay?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe. That's the price he paid.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with. Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends now. You don't owe us anything.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free. So, promise me, if you need anything in the future, you'll come to me. For you, I'll do anything.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad end.
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. Huni, it'll be okay. Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault. Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the Turnfire after last time. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
What?
Your extreme sport.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wound.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position. But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it? The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Another trick about not turning back? Huh?
Light it up! Hip. Alright, let's finish this out.
Here comes the one.
Into the wind. A fateful offering.
Add Ast.
Is it time to go?